Welcome to Wild Wine Life. Now, a big thing is we enjoy doing fusion food. With Mama Mei being from mainland China, I fall in love with a lot of Asian food, but I like to do a little bit of an American twist to it. I really enjoy Peking duck. Not everybody wants to do the whole duck. A lot of people out there like to just do the duck breast. So today we're just going to do a smoked Peking duck breast, or at least our little version of it. And when we're done, it should have that nice dark color, just like so. And when we're done and have it all dressed up, it should be on these nice little buns. Let's just do an American version of Peking duck. Now, as you can see, we've taken our duck breast, we blanched it in a little hot water, and then we poke some holes into the skin so the fat will melt off a bit easier. The next thing we're going to do is just pat these dry. Then we'll sprinkle a little bit of white pepper on. And a little bit of salt. And then what we're going to do is set it on this so we can start putting our basting sauce on. Like so. Now you want to let this dry a little bit before you put your basting sauce on. But we are going to come back after it dries up a little bit, and then we're going to go ahead and put our basting sauce on. Now, for our marinade, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of dark soy sauce. It'll be 4 tablespoons of Chinese 5-spice and 6 tablespoons of honey. So let's go ahead and mix this up. There we go. I'm only going to use about half this to prep the duck breast, and the rest of it we will use while we're actually cooking it. There we go. We're going to paint this nice and beautiful. And we're going to do both sides. So, flip this over, like so. Make sure we get this side. There we go. And we'll put about 2 or 3 applications on this before we take it out to the smoker. And we'll actually let this dry for about, do this about every 10-15 minutes. Okay. Now we got everything all up and heated up. We have our breast with the marinade. Oh, we're just going to reach over here. And if you notice, it's in direct heat here. We have our charcoal off to the side. We're going to put our duck breast right here. And then we're just going to shut this down, or shut the lid, and let this go at about 275 to 325 for about 45 minutes to an hour before we flip it. So as you can see, this is just about done. Now what we're going to do is we're going to crisp this up a little bit. We want a crispy skin for these fillets. So we're just going to put this like that. Put this like that. And give it a little bit of high heat to kind of crisp that skin up a little. As you can see, the skin got a nice little crispness to it. Didn't take long. So we're just going to put this on the plate, like so. Now mind you, it's going to, normally you get a nice golden brown color with Peking duck, but since this is being smoked, it's going to come out much darker. Now we're going to make our dipping sauce while the duck breast rests. Our dipping sauce is a tablespoon of cornstarch, 6 tablespoons of hoisin sauce. It is 6 tablespoons of superfine sugar, 2 tablespoons of sesame oil, and a tablespoon of dark soy sauce. Now, these 3 items, your soy sauce, sesame oil, and hoisin sauce, you can pick that up at any Asian specialty store. So let's stir all this up. So we've allowed our duck breast to rest, and we're just going to cut another piece off, like so. And as you can see, the fat just melted off, and we have a nice crispy skin to this, and that's what we want. It's going to have a darker, blacker color from being smoked as opposed to that golden brown when it's roasted. And you just place your duck on a nice little lotus bun. You can pick that up at any Asian specialty store, and then it's ready to serve. Nice little garnish to dress it up. So let's dig in. Now we're just going to dip this into the little sauce, just like so. Absolutely delicious. For those of you who duck hunt, give this a try. I think you'll enjoy it a great deal. If you don't duck hunt, you just want to go out and buy some duck breast, go for it. For the wine recommendation, I'd recommend a nice little Norton, like Adam Pook de Norton, which is absolutely delicious. You get that big, beautiful red fruit flavors, some oak components, pairs very well with wild game and smoked foods. Now, normally I would do a nice Syrah-based wine to go with duck breast, but Nero Diavolo is one of my favorite wines, and it works very well with smoked food. So we're going to go with a Nero Diavolo for our traditional wine pairing. A nice little Nero Diavolo is the Massera Peroni Nero Diavolo from Sicily. Beautiful blueberry components, hints of spice. It's something that has softer tannins, but it has weight, and this is something that would pair very well with a smoked duck breast, especially this dish. I think you'll like either one of them. Please share our videos with your friends, like WildWineLife on Facebook and YouTube, invite your friends. I'm Ray. Thank you for joining us, and here's to living a wild wine life.